and welcome to the Lake District Yogi. My name's Kat. This class is going to be short and punchy. We're going to be doing sun salutations, a number of rounds. This is really designed to give you a burst of energy if you're feeling sluggish or like you need it, or if you've just got up and you can manage it. This is a really amazing way to start the day. Sun salutations use the whole body. It's like a perfect little sequence. If you've done it before, there are many different variations of sun salutation, so this one might not be quite the one that you're used to or the one that you've practiced before, but there are many versions, and once you've learnt it, the basics, it's just wonderful because you can continually add in and make it, you know, more energetic or more intense or less so. So it's a beautiful little traditionally 12 posture sequence, but it has a sort of almost infinite amount of variety and adaptations and whatever. So we'll do a sort of basic sun salutation, and then we'll do other videos where we add into this, but this is going to be beginner friendly sun salutations for a burst of energy. Okay, I'm going to have a sip of tea, that gives me a burst of energy, and we'll start standing at the top of our mats. Okay, so we're standing in Tadasana at the top of our mat. And for this first Tadasana, you might want to just ground down through your feet. Feel the earth beneath you. Maybe wriggle about, lift your heel, your toes, you know, really kind of bed in with your feet like a little cat. And then imagine that energy moving up the legs. Maybe the kneecaps lift, the thighs engaged, draw in the core. So none of this is rigid, it's not anything intense, it's just an engagement. We're engaging the body, moving that energy up through the waist, the ribs, to the shoulders, which are back and down. Again, not forced, but just full of ease. And then that lovely sensation of being drawn from the crown of the head, hands with the fingers just naturally curled. So we've got lots of area of softness and lots of area engagement. That's our stira and sukha. And then we will get ready to move. So on your next in-breath, I'm going to do a lot of talking through the first round, and then we'll pick up the pace a little. So we're going to sweep the arms overhead. On an in-breath, they can go out to the side. If you're short of space or if you're in a crowded class, you can always just lift the arms straight up the front. So we're going to lift the arms overhead, and we're going to pause here and feel that full body stretch. So the palms are facing each other, the hands can be touching or shoulder width apart. Okay, on our next exhalation, we're folding forwards. There's two options here too. You can draw the palms together and then soften the knees and come down, drawing the hands down through the midline, and find your forward fold that way. Or you can open the arms out to the side like a big letter T and come down with a flat back, again softening the knees, and then finding your fold. So whichever works for you. Your hands may reach the floor, you may not. Just see where you land. Okay, next inhale, we're going to lift halfway. So a halfway lift is where we have a flat back. So for this, you may very well need to bring your hands to your shins or even your thighs. And it's almost, I always imagine it a little bit like a kind of turtle. So the neck and head is sort of coming forward and the hips are going back. We're lengthening out through that spine. The shoulders are back. The heart and head are kind of proud. And then exhale, fold back into that forward fold. Breathe in here. Exhale, step that right foot back and find yourself in this lunge. Fingertips stay on the floor, framing the left foot. Feeling into the front of that right hip. Take a breath here. And then flatten the hands, step back to plank. Okay, we're going to move to the ground. So either knees and then bend the elbows, come all the way down and lift into cobra. or stay with the legs lifted off the ground, bend the elbows into the body and push up into upward dog. I do have a video called How to Vinyasa, which goes into that in more detail, so feel free to have a look at that as well. And then we tuck the toes and we move back to downward dog. Traditionally, or especially if you do anything like Ashtanga, 5 is the magic number. You'll stay in downward dog for 5 breaths. We don't need to do that necessarily today. And then we step the same foot forward that we went back with. So we stepped our right foot back. So we're going to step our right foot between our hands. So you can help it through with your hand if you need. You can lift it out behind you and then step it through. Keep the fingertips down. This time feeling into the front of the left hip, lift the heart a little. And then step the left foot forward, find your forward fold. Press really hard into the feet, bend the knees, come all the way up. Draw the hands down to the heart. Okay, let's go again, other side. Sweep the arms up either overhead, whichever way you like. And then coming down, either hands down the middle or flat back and arms wide. Inhale, find that halfway lift, hands somewhere where you can have a nice flat back. Step the left foot back. Pause here, press back with the left heel, keep that leg really activated. Maybe you're on fingertips and plant the hands to step back into plank. Either knees down or not, move through cobra or upward dog. Your choice. And then back to downward dog. And again, like I said, we would hang out here for a few breaths. We will do next round. So we stepped back with our left foot. So our left foot is going to come through, followed by our right foot. Fold, 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 fold. Soften the knees, press into the earth. Come all the way up, hands down the midline. That's one round. Okay, we're going to do it again. I'm going to add on something just to give you an idea of the kind of things you can do. And maybe you can tell already that this level of like intensity, you can really ramp it up and you can really get the heart rate up, and this can be like a full workout with a lot of energy, jumping back into a plank and all kinds of things that make it quite exciting. So, you know, it's a really beautiful sequence. You can do it slowly and gently, or you can do it, my goodness, with some sweat-inducing energy. Right, let's go again. Sweep the arms overhead, pause, just feel for that beautiful stretch. And then fold forward, exhale all the air from the lungs, send the energy all the way to the earth. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back. This time we're going to lower the right knee and untuck the toes and sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana low lunge. So your low lunge may look a lot more like this. Doesn't necessarily have to be all the way forward. Just feel into the front of that right hip and feel for that stretch. Okay, gently bring the hands to frame the front foot, tuck the toes, step back to plank, move through your vinyasa, your flow, whichever you prefer. Find your way to downward dog. Okay, let's stay here for 5 breaths. Obviously, we've all got different breath patterns. So when you're done with your 5th breath, your 5 breaths, we're going to step the right foot between the hands. And if your downward dog is still a little bit, not quite the most comfortable place to be, bend the knees, lift the hips. Might make all the difference. Okay, well, I totally didn't manage to even count to 5, so I guess that's about right. So we're going to step our right foot between our hands, lower the back knee, untuck the toes, sweep the arms overhead. Settle in here just for a couple of breaths. Bring the hands down, lift the back knee, step forward. Fold, 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 fold. Press into the feet, lift all the way up. This time come straight back down. Inhale, lift halfway, hands to the floor or the shins. Step the left foot back. Lower the back knee and untuck the toes. Sweep the arms up. So you can make this as much of a back bend or not as you want. You can also bring everything back so the legs are more at right angles if that feels more comfortable. Bring the hands to frame the foot, lift the back knee, find plank, and then move through your flow. And then pause here for your 5 breaths. And then at the end of your 5 breaths, whenever that works for you, we'll step that left foot between our hands. Again, you might need to help it through with your hand, that's fine. It will all come with time. Lower the back knee and untuck the toes. Sweep the arms overhead. Bring the hands down, lift the back knee, and then step forward. Find that forward fold, 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 fold. Soften the knees. Come all the way up. Draw the hands down through the midline. Okay, so there you are, beginner's sun salutation. I mean, that really barely scratched the surface. There is so much to sun salutations. They have a long, long history, and there's a beautiful kind of story behind it, which I will go into in a future video. But I just wanted you to have an opportunity to try it out, you know, and maybe you can feel how easy it would be to really generate some energy and some heat doing those rounds one after another. Just makes you feel amazing. And learning it from the foundations up, learning the basics, and then knowing that there's all these little things you can add in that make it really good fun. So that's a little go-to. You can do that, like I said, first thing in the morning is just a brilliant way to start the day. Far better than a shot of coffee, I reckon. But that's me. I would never go without a shot of this in the morning. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me and practicing some sun salutations with me. There will be more on this, but I hope you enjoyed that. Do keep doing it. You know, if it's a little bit awkward or you're doing it really slowly, that's fine. Just keep doing it and you will find how quickly you develop strength and fluidity in your body, and hopefully you'll just learn to love sun salutations as much as I do. Anyway, until the next video, from my heart to yours and my home to yours, thank you so much. I hope you are well wherever you are, and we will practice again soon. Bye.